Wah, stream di YouTube lo deh.
Oke.
Aduh.
Lancar ya?
Buset.
Lihat aja, cek aja lancar nggak?
Tunggu.
Ayo, biar viewer YouTube yuk. Aku asupi dengan jokes bapak-bapak. YouTube. Apa? RNVGC ya? Menjadi penyihir.
Superhero apa? Liga turnamen.
Iya, yang ada di turnamen.
Yang menang di turnamen.
Bukan
Hello, Lucan.
menang, tapi
I'd like to
ada.
practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea.
Yes,
This
yang
time will
pasti
be a
ada.
bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Marvel.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them,
Nyerah.
let me know.
Nyerah,
Aku pikiran.
Accio. Incendio.
nyerah ya. Spider-Man.
That's it.
Karena dia manusia aba-aba.
Bodo amat.
Manusia laba-laba kan?
Incendio.
Jadi manusia aba-aba.
Nicely done.
Kok jatuh kayak. I see.
Ada lagi satu.
Accio.
Mati kayak.
Incendio. Levioso.
You'll get it.
Accio. Incendio.
Binatang apa yang
Levioso.
sangat berjasa di kehidupan
Accio. Incendio.
Excellent form.
yang sangat berjasa?
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Dulu. Binatang.
Gimana? Nyerah.
Biasa.
Yang sangat berjasa.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Nyerah.
Oh, stop.
Musik
Don't
nggak
make
tahu.
me blush. Seriously, well done.
Gimana abang-abang?
Training
Ini
dummies
yang
will
satu
think
lagi
twice
main
before
dukun.
challenging you again.
Jawabannya
Even
adalah
though you won the tournament already,
kerbau.
I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training.
Karena
Stay sharp, my
Oh.
friend.
karena dia apa kenapa? Karena dia buffalo.
Karena dia apa?
Buffalo katanya.
What the fuck?
Aduh. Sedih ya? Mau pulang diharang buat dikasih jokes kayak begituan. Lucu banget.
Itu illusion kasih damage gak sih? The fuck?
Stream.
Ini semua gagal enhance sih, buset dah.
Syahak.
Babi.
Kenapa?
Buffalo. Plesetan ya?
Iya.
Buffalo.
Buffalo maksudnya, tapi buffalo guys.
Haya.
Yang lain gak lucu, sebenarnya ada banyak. Tapi yang lucu cuma itu. Karena maksa banget.
Dead joke banget sih.
Emang, makanya harusnya dia udah dead. Beneran, cuman nggak tahu tuh, nggak kawin-kawin. Sampai yang lain tuh pada belum. Gimana sih, kok ada cerita nggak tuh? Katanya mau kawin, tapi kok nggak jadi-jadi. Udah dari tahun lalu katanya. Anjir.
Siapa?
Katanya dia udah mau kawin.
Siapa?
Itu yang ini, yang ngejokes ini. Emang udah mau kawin, cuman kayak sempet ada si ceweknya ada kayak,
Mungkin nanti lo yang dikawinin lo deh.
tidak terima kasih. Saya dibela dengan
Professor
yang
Garlic.
lainnya.
How wonderful
Enggak
it is to
kok.
see you
Dia
again,
cocok
Lenora dear.
dulu. Dia tuh cocoknya jadi anakku.
Will you please today's class?
Um,
A little treat for your auntie.
Enggak. Oh, tapi dia ada. Dia ngomong kayak gini.
hello.
Ada
Class,
dia.
Halo, manusia
please welcome the
bertopeng.
newest rose in our garden.
Aduh, manusia bertopeng.
We do look forward to growing together.
Oh,
How
dia-
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment
Istri
and
itu
excitement, but
ada
the
alasannya
most
kenapa
important
dia
thing
dinamakan istri.
cultivated in
Harusnya
herbology
3.
is knowledge.
Karena dia
The
istri.
prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the
ya,
venomous
ya,
tentacula
ya,
than the
ya.
bouncing bowl.
Itu dia yang ngomong loh, bukan aku loh.
Now then,
Jangan.
today we will be
Jangan.
acquainting ourselves with the
Jangan.
mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio,
Kia.
let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake
Oh,
by
ini
the
yang
tendrils
teriak ya?
and give it a firm tug.
Iya, Mandrake.
Actually, bentar kan, gue
Mandrake.
masuk Indomie
It's
dulu.
very delayed.
Strip apa di strip kan sih.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil!
Gosok dua, gosok dua. Minimal, gosok minimal.
Baik.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket,
Baik.
putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Pero.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
Anjir.
Splendid
Ente
work,
murid atau
everyone.
buronan? Karok.
Kalau dapatnya itu bang, gimana dong?
Now for our
Di
next task,
glamour
we'll
lah.
be planting dittany at our
Bagus.
potting tables.
Tidak
You can all
tahu.
get started. I need to
Pencet
have a
in,
brief word
pencet
with our new student.
Kiri tuh X. Nanti di gear menu.
Oh gitu, bisa change appearance. Tapi yang udah punya ya?
Dan kalau yang ijo-ijo juga tetap jualin aja kalau udah nggak dipakai.
Bayar gak tapi? Enggak kan?
Enggak, kok nggak bayar. Om Inis, coba ngomong sama Om Inis. Karok, ngomong Om Inis tuh nanti. Karena
Halo.
dialog kan.
Lalu, topinya bisa nih? Oh bisa.
Itu ada dark arts punya tuh.
Mana yang ini?
Yang paling kanan, yang atas.
Jai. Kan. Lo harus menjadi warga itu dong.
Iya, pakai bajunya Ravenclaw dong.
Aduh.
Anjir, kok panas ya? Bajunya dong, topinya nggak apa-apa. Bajunya pakai ini. Ya, dia pakai bajunya ini dong.
Iyalah.
Bajunya dark arts dong.
Udah ini aja ya. Ini aja.
Ya.
Menjadi.
Ih, bagus ya warna biru ya.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own
Why are
potting
you so
table here in the
nice?
classroom. Wasn't
Yeah,
easy
no.
to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly
Itu
put
bukan,
Sebastian in his
bukan.
place myself. I mean, I would have
Lewat yang bawah.
if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Nani?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Oh, salah tanam gue ya?
Enggak.
Yang bener kamu lo deh. Aduh. Ini siapa nih? Coba lu bang.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Apa? Oh anjir dari stream. Enggak kok nggak salah tanam. Enggak maksudnya orangnya ngomong itu. Oh ini Everett kan main.
Waduh, yang bener kamu. Telat lu, Steamnya.
Here we are, home of the Chinese. Go on, grab a few of those Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Ambil semua. Lumayan nih bantu combat.
Ini kalau di-equip jadi apa? Oh. What? Oh.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Oh, gimana? Kenapa sih? Nah.
Their own rocket.
Revelio.
Oh, ini bukan.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese
Itu dia
chomping
udah masukin
cabbages,
di
Professor.
lacinya kemarin.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered.
Halo.
Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my... I'm hearing.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his
Bang,
classroom.
jangan di jalan.
Most strange.
Aduh.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Ini benar-benar
Revelio.
In transfiguration.
Jauh
Semuanya.
juga ya.
Banyak.
Apa ya?
Kaica, house apa? Ravenclaw juga.
Ravenclaw juga.
Anjir.
Gak ada bang.
Hufflepuff, sepupu saya. Iya makanya aku mau main yang kedua Hufflepuff aja deh daripada Ravenclaw. Seru kayaknya.
Lu harusnya Hufflepuff tuh lo deh.
Menjadi baik.
Ya harusnya lo deh
Jadi-
itu. Betul.
Iya kan? Gila. Memang saya ini baik.
Lu tidak cocok di Ravenclaw.
In there, I just know it.
Kurang asem, nggak nyampe otaknya.
Nah, tuh.
Iya bang, iya ngerti.
Lah.
Ini patch apa ya?
Gak tahu. Cek aja patch slotnya.
Oh,
Coba.
Apaan? Hah? Ini disuruh kemana dah gua?
ya udahlah, nggak apa-apa lah. Letih juga patah-patah pas lagi duel capek.
Apaan itu pasnya emang?
Nggak tahu. Lagi down. Lagi patching sih lebih tepatnya.
sebenarnya.
Hufflepuff bisa ke Azkaban.
Iya.
Oh. Side quest gitu.
Agak side quest juga sih. Lebih ke main quest yang bercabang aja. Setiap house gitu ada beda-beda.
Revelio.
Nggak punya Patronus bang.
Mau dicium.
Oh. Apa juga kalau main dari ulang lagi.
I mean, I guess secara lore wise sih, kalau Slytherins kan nggak bisa ya.
Kenapa?
Slytherin kan nggak bisa ya, atau kayak orang-orang yang nggak punya happy memories tuh nggak bisa. Makanya mereka pilih Hufflepuff probably because like they're pure of heart, gitu sih.
Nggak bisa Patronus maksud lo?
Iya.
Nggak semuanya bisa. Nggak ngaruh dia mau di Slytherin mau di mana bisa semua.
Iya, maksudnya nggak semua bisa, makanya yang bisa itu cuma yang orang-orang yang punya happy memories sama yang kayak bener-bener baik aja kan. Bukan baik sih, ngomongnya kayak lebih ke punya intensi yang baik kan.
Nggak juga. Bellatrix bisa Patronus.
No, she cannot. What do you mean? Black family nggak ada yang bisa.
Serius?
Serius kan special case, makanya dia baik kan.
Nggak ngaruh. Patronus tuh nggak itu.
From what I know sih, Voldemort nggak bisa, Bellatrix nggak bisa, Malfoy nggak bisa sama sekali. Satu pun nggak ada yang bisa. Jadi probably nggak tahu sih. Seingat aku sih nggak bisa ya. Makanya mereka nggak ini. Yang belajar kan cuma kayak orang-orang yang di kayak rombongan Harry doang. Makanya mereka fear. Nah, kenapa mereka di Azkaban nggak bisa ini? Ya karena mereka nggak bisa cast Patronus loh.
Di Azkaban malah dikasih tongkat loh deh.
Tapi technically kalau misalkan mereka hebat banget kan mereka bisa pakai wandless magic. Kalau
Mau ngapa dah? Nggak ngerti gua ngomong apa lu pada.
gitu bang.
Patronus yang ngapain dah?
Patronus yang itu yang keluarin hewan.
This looks intriguing.
Keluarin hewan dari tongkat bang.
Ya. Jauh ya jalannya bapak. Babi.
Not
Iya.
sure how I'd
Udah.
fare.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Salah dua bang.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I can say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. This is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Yeah.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with
Tapi
her.
pas itu kan
She was
amplopnya yang
polite,
dikasih ke
but
kita kan,
perhaps
Pak, dengerin saya dulu
understandably
ya.
would not
Itu
discuss
amplop
details
yang
with the
dikasih sama Bapak
students.
itu isinya
I
cuma yang
overheard
tadi,
some
yang
of
kertas tadi
Rookwood's
sama
lot talking
vouchernya.
about a massive
Kita nggak
poaching
nerima
operation
apa-apa,
that
sisanya
Harlow
Bapak
was
simpan
planning.
di kotakin
I was
lemari
thinking
Bapak
that
itu.
we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All
Terus
right.
kenapa bisa nggak ada kan Bapak yang
I
simpan?
am going to
Ya bukan
watch
salah
and
saya
listen,
dong, kenapa
find out
ngomongin saya?
precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out
Nggak ada
when
di
I know more.
amplopnya, Pak. Itu
In the
amplop nggak
meantime,
kita
remember,
ubah-ubah sama
I am
sekali.
here if you
Kita
need
terima
me.
kayak gitu
Thank
doang.
you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Revelio.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Ya udah, nggak usah Pak, nggak usah ya, nggak usah ya Pak ya. Udah nggak apa-apa, nggak usah.
Ngamuk lo deh.
Udah nggak usah, nggak apa-apa.
Angger kah?
Ya makasih, udah nggak usah.
Lo deh angger bang. Apaan itu emang?
They must have come this way.
Jadi ceritanya kita beli kompor, terus dia tuh kasih voucher gitu loh, sama saya. Bapaknya itu memang kayak nyebelin gitu loh. Ada ngomongnya udah tua gitu kan. Tapi karena masalah dia udah tua ya, dia tuh kayak nggak respect gitu loh ngomongnya.
Iya.
Jadi kayak dia ngomel-ngomel, ya komelin balik lah.
Nah, kan dia kasih kan.
Leave her alone.
Ngomel kenapa?
Let's get this over with, shall we? I have things to do.
Iya. Oke Pak. Oke. Makasih ya Pak.
Kenapa tuh?
Ya.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think you can stop me?
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take this student over my dead body! You think you'll do with your skills on display,
You're going to regret that. You will pay for your deed.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Ini emak gue juga kagak bisa ditelepon.
Potato.
Jadinya gimana ininya?
Benar.
Vouchernya.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research
Si
before
bapaknya
they
mau ganti ke
return.
kita, padahal dia yang salah anjir, jelas.
Emang kompornya kenapa?
Maksudnya vouchernya disuruh ganti gitu?
Dikasih voucher 100.000 nih ya, 100.000. Kita kalau kagak masih ada.
Terus?
Jadi semua yang dia surat-surat yang dia kasih itu masih ada sebenarnya.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service,
jadi masalah apa?
historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Bentar.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to
Kita
know more
kasih
about the
voucher
trials.
100.000
Well
kan,
then,
bisa
I'll
diklaim
let you
kalau
in on a
misalkan
little secret.
nanti
No
dia
one has yet
pokoknya
managed
dia
to
bilang
figure
kayak ini
out
nanti
how
saya
they
kasih
work.
dulu buat
But
ibu
I
pegang,
believe
ntar
I
saya
have just
kasih
unlocked a
ininya
crucial
instruksinya
clue.
gimana caranya
I
ngeklaimnya, nanti
suspect
kasih
that
ke saya
Mallow
lagi atau
Sweet
gimana
is an
gitu. Pokoknya kemarin
important
nggak jelas lah.
component
Nah
in
intinya nanti
getting the
saya
trials
klaim
to
ke kantor
work.
dulu, nanti
Mallow
langsung
Sweet.
ditransfer ke rekening ibu. Pokoknya
Versatile
dia bilang kayak gitu
herb.
tuh.
Merlin
Terus
repeatedly
nggak lama dia
mentioned it
bilang,
in his
Bu,
writings.
klaim
I
vouchernya
had
harus
just
dikirim ke
arrived to
kantor.
test my theory
Terus
when
dia
I
udah
was so
kasih ini
rudely
detail nih, harus
interrupted.
kirimin
You see, each
slip
swirl in
pembayaran
Merlin's
asli,
writing
harus
has its symbol
kirimin
in the center. That
bukti surat
started me
jalan,
thinking,
segala
what
macam
if
semuanya,
The
semua
Mallow
suratnya
Sweet is
dia
meant to
minta
be
yang
placed
asli.
at
Terus
the
aku
center of the
disuruh
symbols.
tulis nomor rekening, nomor HP,
Would you care to
sama
do the
nama.
honors? We can
Terus
see
aku
what
suruh kirim
comes of our
ke
little
kantor dia di Jakarta Pusat.
hypothesis.
Terus aku bilang dong, Pak, berarti kalau
I
gitu
brought a
ujung-ujungnya nggak jadi
trunk
100.000
chock
dong.
full of Mallow Sweet
Kalau
with
saya
me.
misalkan
It's
disuruh
just
kirim
over there
sendiri,
by my tent.
repot banget ya. Saya bisa titip Bapak aja kan? Terus dia bilang, waduh, kalau misalkan titip saya,
This
takutnya
trunk.
saya nggak kantor, bla 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 segala macam. Terus aku ikutan
Revelli.
debat dong. Terus akhirnya dia bilang,
I have the
oh
Mallow
ya
Sweet.
udahlah, nanti
Now, notice the vines on
kasih
these
ke saya
posts
aja.
here, as well as
Saya
the stone
saya ke
swirl
kantor
on
besok
the
atau
ground.
gimana, dia kabarin tadi
Each
kan.
trial
Ya udah nih
has
malam
this
ini kita kirim.
piece. Place
Terus
the
yang dia
Mallow
minta
Sweet
itu kan
on
ada
the
5 surat.
swirl,
Sedangkan yang
and we'll
kemarin
see
kita
what
dikasih di amplopnya
happens.
itu cuma 2, voucher sama kayak surat gak jelas. Slip pembayaran aja nggak kita pegang, dia yang pegang gitu loh. Dia taruh di lemari dia.
Did you see that?
Terus dia ngomel-ngomel tadi ke aku,
Disappeared.
Bu, ini nggak bisa
What should I do
diklaim.
now?
Orang nggak ada surat jalannya mau gimana saya
This is
klaimnya? Pak,
uncharted
dengerin saya ya,
territory.
makanya tadi aku ngomel
I
kan.
am curious about these
Tapi nggak, itu
piles.
bahasanya nggak enak banget loh. Ini orang mau dia udah tua pun tetap aja kan tadi tabuk ngomong kayak gitu.
Suruh ngapain ini gua?
Accio.
Tabok itu gucinya, tabok. Incendio.
Incendio.
Api bang, api.
Nggak nyampe bang.
Protego.
Dideketin, Bang.
Deketin,
Oh, gua kira harus bikin keran itu.
Incendio.
3 biji ya, 3 biji.
The flames make
Kira
the
harus
pyre
bikin keran
sink.
itu.
Enggak. Lingkaran itu cuma buat trigger trial doang.
Nah gitu.
Terus jadi dia bilang kan akhir-akhir, udah mbak, nggak apa-apa saya ganti rugi aja, saya ikhlas, saya mau bla 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 bla. Ini mas sebenarnya saya rugi segala macam itu tadi yang oke
Enggak,
pak.
kenapa
oke.
jadi ganti rugi sih? Bingung gua. Orang kan voucher
Tahu
buat
gue
lu
bingung
kan.
juga sama
Gini ya,
skenario-nya.
ibaratnya kayak gue minta, kayak gue jadi debt collector-nya dia gitu loh. Jadi kayak makan duit haramnya dia.
Oh, dia tuh enggak, itu mainannya dia biar dia dapat duit.
Iya.
Apaan?
Nah, I mean
Bodo amat tuh.
kalau gue sih kalau cuman 100.000 gitu voucher cuman 100.000
we can call that a
ribet
success.
nggak gue ambil.
Harusnya nggak seribet
However,
ini
I
juga
now
Om
have
Hujan.
even
Harusnya
more
kita langsung
questions.
serahin ke dia
How
klaim
does it
sendiri gitu loh,
work?
klaim ke kita.
Iya, kan harusnya nggak ribet kan namanya kita dapat voucher kan, harusnya kan nggak ribet.
trials like this
Tapi kalau dari mereka udah bikin
not
ribet,
precise.
udah ngapain
Well, I
100.000?
think each has those
Iya.
telltale
Kalau
vines.
voucher
Itu
1 juta
kayaknya
2 juta, oke lah.
You should
Makanya.
feel free to solve
Itu
them as you
kayaknya
come
biar
across
vouchernya
them.
bisa dipakai lagi
I
sama
believe
dia
I
itu.
have what I need to continue my
Mungkin.
research.
Tapi vouchernya
My
kasih
guess is
ke
that
kita.
each will also require mallow
Tapi disuruh
sweet,
balikin kan?
Nggak tahu lah.
which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more.
Aneh bet.
I
Mending nggak usah
really
kalau gua
must
100.000
be
doang
off.
anjing.
Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Dibawa ya suratnya ya. Udah. Dia nggak pegang kan? Kalau nakal dia bisa pegang sendiri. Udah nggak usah. Ngapain makan duit haram dia? Malas banget. Ngomongnya nggak enak lagi kan? Dengar nggak lu tadi? Kayak tai. Denger lah. Kayak tai. Makan tai aja tuh sana.
Aduh, galak sekali. Galak sih. Cici loden. Serem.
Bete bang. Kue. Yeay.
Wah, ada pintu nih. Mari kita buka. Delapan. 5. 8, 5, 13. Tambah 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Di mana yang satunya? Hah? Satunya mana?
8 sama 3 loh.
Iya, satunya di mana? Yang tanda tanya 2.
Lu Revelio aja.
Oh, ke sini ya, kesembunyi ya?
Itu satu. Revelio aja di bawah. Lu Revelio aja kan kelihatan. Di pad kiri, di pad kiri.
Iya, ini kan yang tanda tanya 2, tanda tanya 1. Yang tanda tanya 2.
Iya, lu Revelio makanya biar bisa ngeliat keliling lu di mana dia. Nah, lu lihat-lihat. 2 di mana, bisa di atas.
Atas tuh. Di atas, Bang.
Karena tangga tuh balik badan lu.
Udah.
Di atas ya, inget gue sih dia.
Di atas.
Nah,
ya,
tuh di atas
udah
tuh.
ketemu sama gua. Streamnya delay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5. Oh, yang itu. Pegan. Angkut babi.
Tuh ambil tuh patch-nya.
Iya.
Akhir. Kirain masih kayak Swiss. Ada penuh atau apa?
11, 1, 2, 13. 13, 8 laba-laba.
Itu 5, Cok.
Hah?
Itu 5. Yang di atas lu itu 5 itu.
Enggak, gua yang oh iya, Ding.
Yang tanda tanya 2 kan?
Yang tanda tanya 1 yang
Yang di atas kan tanda tanya 2. Tanda tanya 2 jawabannya 8 kan?
1.
Oh, 1.
Yang 1.
Oi, backseating, oi.
Enggak, gua mau yang 1. 11, 2.
Band to band backseaternya.
Aduh. 13, 8.
Yang tanda tanya 2 tuh 3, Cok. Bukan 5.
Oh iya.
Iya. 9 tambah 5.
9 tambah
14.
14.
Tambah 3. 17.
Oh, yang itu ya?
Iya.
Salah dong berarti.
Ya. Tuh, kepala 3 tuh Hydra.
Hydra. Nah, dah.
Mumpung gue udah tamat rem, makanya gue backseating nih.
Ayo mah, gue juga tahu kalau ini.
What the fuck? Lu main story doang ya?
Kagak.
Dembong lo.
Serius? Set quest ya belum semua juga set quest ya. Banyak set quest.
Someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make them look completely...
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a wooden-welled potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal
Dia
some
berdebat sampai
injuries, but
suaranya
not all.
habis. Kayaknya orangnya Batak deh.
Points for Ravenclaw.
Lucu banget.
Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your
Kagak, dia datang
own.
langsung kan tadi di bawah.
Oh,
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Mbakku.
Mau kalau jual itu jatuhnya lu udah beli barangnya belum sih?
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Lagi emang debatnya sama siapa?
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Satu turunan.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Kok lu menghina gua luck sih? Mau bikin lagi sini?
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Aduh, tambah game lagi baru mau keluar.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Revelio.
Mari kita
Your potion station's organized. Should you chop the dittany or crush it?
Disuruh bikin apa tadi gua? Edurus potion.
Loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggleweld potion can treat.
Again.
Oh, smell.
Dragon dung. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edorus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. And you can keep that Fwooper feather. This time. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day.
Revelio.
Oh, ada kotak di sini. Ya, kalau kekunci babi.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him.
Wah, anjir disuruh jalan keluar gua.
Sampai tadi ada orang yang juga, nih mbak, kertas yang ini kemana nih, ada tulisan atasnya teknologi. Nggak tahu mas, saya nggak dikasih itu, saya cuma dikasih apa.
Masih,
here I come.
Masih aja.
Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts, always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumour had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Oh, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio.
Beres-beres curhatnya. Waduh. Bang, kapan gua dapat sapu nih, Bang?
Ya lama, Bang.
Main
aja dulu. Lu harus struggle dulu, Roh.
Waduh, gue remarkable student tapi nggak dapet.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Aneh. Oh, kalau udah diambil nggak bisa, udah nggak muncul lagi ya?
Revelio.
Bengek.
Aduh, bocil.
Saking semangatnya bengek.
Enggak, ternyata dia udah diomelin sama emak saya. Jadi dia udah diomelin sama emak macan yang lagi lapar. Jadi udah dianjing-anjingin jadi bangsat-bangsat lebih parah lagi.
Waduh.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls.
Bahasanya
Abis ini kayak nyolot banget.
Bahasanya nggak sopan kali, Rem.
Nyolot, serius, nyolot banget. Ya kita berusaha ngejelasin dengan pelan-pelan, tapi mereka yang nyolot gitu. Ya, kita nyolot balik lah, enak aja.
Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend.
SPG-nya ya.
Those statues.
STG apa tuh?
Ya memang mereka.
I recognize those handles. Statues here. Empty perches.
Iya, mereka memang mainin itu di rumah.
Or statues of jackdaws.
Gimana?
I'd best keep looking. Here's a welcome surprise. Nothing. Accio! This'll do nicely.
Oh, naik.
Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! No statues here. I'd best keep looking. Nothing. No statues here.
Ya elah.
Itu yang kompos lagu FF si Ubicante.
Levioso.
Itu. Gila, soken.
Accio!
Ya ada ini. Lu pernah nonton Nichijo nggak?
I'll take that, thank you.
Nyanyi lagu opening sama endingnya kan Hyadain.
Nothing.
Nyanyi sama bikin lagu.
Here's a welcome surprise. No statues here. This'll do nicely.
Bisa sudah ya.
Sebelumnya ini dia ada bikin lagu meme Polots si Golbes. Ini gue kasih nih.
What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Ada quest kah di sini?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Mana tuh? Oh,
Revelio.
Oh, ada kodok.
Accio. Protego. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Berguna juga ya ilmu mongot gua.
Assalamualaikum. Ini baik tak? Baik. Ini baik, lagi nonton. Ini serius.
Perhaps I'll come back to this.
Ini kekunci gimana caranya, Bang?
Oh, Bang?
Ini kekunci gimana?
Cari tahu dong.
Wait here advance time. Oh, harus malam ya?
I should come back to this another time.
Udah.
Loh, belum bisa itu questnya.
Nah, saya kunci. Aku harus punya Expelliarmus. Oh, kesini dulu dong gua.
I don't think I can do this now.
Harus belajar itu dulu.
Expelliarmus.
Nah tuh.
Disuruh ngapain sih? Avoid enemy attack. Oh, disuruh ini. Berarti nyari musuh dong. Cari musuh dulu dah.
Accio.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell. Avoiding our problems, are we? Luck! Nothing more than luck! What have you done?
Accio.
Ayo bang, serang aku bang. Mau dodge.
Accio.
Nothing more than luck.
What have you done?
That's proper feeble, that is.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Incendio! One less poacher in the wizarding.
Oh, disuruh dodge rolling.
Revelio. Revelio. Yes. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Ini juga 5 detik.
Lempar bang, lempar.
Apanya tuh yang lempar?
Lagi quest dia.
Harus apaan itu ya, dodge rolling ya?
Udah bisa nih harus.
Oh, buat belajar itu. Defense
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Attend defense against dark arts class during the day. Balik dong gua.
Iya balik. Of course.
Hogwarts map.
Tele aja bang, bercepet bang.
Ya bang, siap bang. Udah bang. Mana nih mbak gua? Bebek gua mana nih?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
You can advance by accessing the map and press OK kan. Yes. Mantap, mantap. Dah, beres.
Masih penasaran kenapa ya orang Indo kok
Revelio.
WK.
Iya sama kayak orang
Nggak
Jepang.
tahu.
Kalau orang Jepang kan www.
Soalnya walau tuh artinya ketawa.
Iya, wok ketawa.
Ketawa lu gitu loh.
Iya.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Mana?
Pac-Man.
Work. Gak tahu.
Dari pack.
Tidak tahu bang, asal usulnya.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus.
Saat lu research rem.
The disarming
usul
charm may
WKWK.
often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
Kalau Pinoy apa ya? Lupa gua.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish.
Mana Expelliarmus ini?
Sampai Google search nongol loh. Suggestionnya.
Accio, Expelliarmus.
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Accio, Incendio, Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus ini ngapain sih? Bang, siap war ready. Menuju quest for our love. Use map with floating candle. Find treasure. Expelliarmus. Jalan kaki lagi dong gua. Shit. Belum buka ternyata waypointnya.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Belum buka ente bang ya itu.
Iya. Tahu emak mulu. Gak bisa buka.
Revelio.
Ada Revelio. Wih. Moonstone. Ya, monster gini kalau udah dihancurin nggak bisa ada lagi deh.
Must have been quite stately in its time.
Nggak bisa dia reacquire.
What are you up to now?
Dah kabur bang, kayak ramai di sini.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you. Revelio.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But you won't survive this, my young friend. It was pitiful.
Incendio.
No!
Leviosa. Accio.
Why can't I hit you?
Accio.
I won't rest until you're dead.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. Incendio! Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Tapi kalau gue save, baliknya di mana ya?
Di tempat lu nge-save terakhir.
Nggak balik ke kayak ke rumah gitu kan, ke save house-nya gitu kan.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Dan dulu berarti. Capek juga.